I think
Okay, so we're gonna start. I have, let me just meet you all. I love you all, but it's just a lot easier.
this is my coach.
And then Brittany and Amanda, you're not muted, so just beware. Okay, jump on. Oh, now Brittany is. But okay, so I'm gonna screen share with you, and so you can see my PowerPoint. Just nod if you can see my PowerPoint. Yes. Okay, good. Making sure everybody can see because I can't see all you. So, you know, you guys have been invited here by a friend or your coach if you were in a challenge group already, just to figure out what the heck is this coaching all about? What do you do? How do you do it? Where is the money? Who is a coach? Any of those questions. So welcome to the Opportunity Awaits What is Coaching first official Zoom call, which we normally do it on a Google chat type thing that always cuts out. So for my team call, I always use Zoom. So this is something to get used to, which is pretty cool. A little bit about me. My name is Kaylee Hennessy. Those are my two little children in the back there with the weights. I am a 2014 Elite 6-Star Diamond coach. So what that means is I have helped move along their business 6 coaches that have hit Diamond. I have multiple business centers, so I have multiple me's that you are able to achieve once you hit certain statuses, and in that I also have a Diamond. So, you know, something everybody gets so caught up on these ranks and stuff like that. They're learned as you move forward in the business. Your upline teaches you all of this, but that's just what my status means. I did earn the Financial Fitness Award for paying off all of my credit card debt, which we will get into when we talk about my story after the girls talk about their stories. And I am a stay-at-home mom. I started this business as a stay-at-home mom. I was a stay-at-home mom for 4 years before I started this. But we were sinking in debt, and I needed to find a way to make money from home. And like I said, we'll touch more on that as we move on. But, you know, this is an amazing opportunity for so many levels because you can come into this for any type of reason. You don't have to be in debt. You don't have to need money. You don't have to lose weight. It's really whatever your why is and whatever you want your life to look like is how you will grow this business. So anybody can be successful in it. Not everybody is because they're not willing to do the small, tiny steps every single day to be successful. So as upline coaches here on Revelation Fitness, we help our coaches, see the bigger picture, because a lot of new coaches come into this not seeing a big picture. They may say, oh, well, I like to, help other people reach their health and fitness goals, which is amazing. That's why we're all here. That's why we're all coaches. It's why we do what we do. But, you know, for other reasons, such as for me, it was to get out of debt. It was to stop living paycheck to paycheck. It was to stop having to rely on my church to give me $300 a month for my food. It was to take the reins of our own life and live the life that God wanted us to live. So that was my reason. It doesn't have to be yours. It may not be the coach that you're going to hear speak tonight. So, you know, just think about where you want to see your life 5, 10, even 2 years from now, because anything can change. Everything can change in 2 years. Trust me. I was there. I've only been in this business for 2.5. So without further ado, we're going to move on and we're going to hear a little bit about how Beachbody changes lives. So first up, we have Miss Brittany Cooley. She has had a whole life transformation with Beachbody. And like I said, it does not have to be, you know, a weight loss transformation, which you're going to hear one of those stories as well. But Beachbody changes lives in general. They're, you know, in one of the slides I talk about their main purpose and their mission statement is to help people live a healthy and fulfilling life. It doesn't matter what that looks like. It doesn't matter if it's financial, if it's just life in general, or it doesn't matter if they need to lose 10, 15, 100 pounds. Whatever that healthy and fulfilling life looks like to that specific person is what Beachbody wants you to help you obtain. So without further ado, here's Ms. Brittany.
Hi, can you hear me? Good? Can you hear me? Yes? Not? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I didn't know. Hi, thank you so much for having me on this call, and thank you for listening to me. I'm just going to share with you a little bit of my story and how Beachbody's transformed my life completely. So just to give you a little bit of a background of how I got started, I started with Shanti and T25. I didn't know anything about Beachbody. I didn't know anything about the coaching opportunity. I knew nothing of Shakeology. I didn't know anything about challenge groups. I just knew that there was this workout that was 25 minutes a day. And I was like, yeah, I can do this 25-minute workout. No problem. It's not going to do here in the morning. I got this. Meanwhile, I had never been able to do a push-up in my life. I didn't grow up active or fit, really. I gained a lot of weight in college due to emotional eating and binge drinking, and I was just in a really bad place, and I knew that I needed to change something about my life. So I just like, program, I got this, 25 minutes. And I completed it. I completed the 10 weeks of 225. I lost 6 pounds, and I was kind of looking at it like, okay, why am I not one of those people like on the infomercial, like that had lost 30 pounds? Like, what's the problem? Well, the problem was I was still drinking a case of beer a week and eating really unhealthy. I didn't get the Shakeology part. I didn't get the nutrition part. But then my coach presented me an opportunity to do a 10-day clean eating challenge. So I did a 10-day clean eating challenge and tried Shakeology, lost 10 pounds or 9 pounds in 10 days. I was like, oh, there's something to this. It all just kind of clicked for me. Like, I didn't get it, but it just kind of was on my own journey and it clicked. So I had an opportunity to go see Shanti live at a fitness resort that's about 2 hours from my house. Because I was like obsessed with him at this point, because he had just changed my life, going from somebody who did not work out ever to working out every day, being excited about it, helping other people, like telling other people. I was a person telling people that, go buy T25 on Amazon, whatever, just do it. Oops. I didn't understand the coaching opportunity yet, but I was obsessed with him. So I went and saw him May 17th, 2014, and he changed my life forever. This is my first insanity workout. Never done insanity before in my life. Terrified, but I was like, I'm gonna do this. Like, it's like really him. And he is who he is in person as he is on TV. Like, he is that genuine. He does care. He got down next to me and I couldn't do a push-up. And insanity's hard. Like, if you've done it, like, it's hard. But he got right down next to me and was like, you can do it. And I was on my knees and I couldn't even do a girl push-up. Like, it was bad. And I was like dead, but I felt so awesome. And it was just, my life changed forever that day. And why I'm telling you this story is because it's not really, I have a weight loss transformation. I have, a mental transformation. I have all those things. But what Beachbody brought to me was people, really good, positive people. I spent a majority of my life drinking and depressed and hanging out with people that were also drinking and also depressed. And when I left that room, I didn't know anything about the coaching opportunity still. But when I left that resort, the Shanti event, I was like, all these people are awesome. I met so many incredible people. Still didn't know anything about the coaching opportunity, but they were so awesome and encouraging and nice. And they were like, you're killing it. If you only started 10 weeks ago with T25 and you did that, you did great. And I'm just like, really? I did? Oh my God. Like, it was a great feeling to feel so like accomplished and so supported by so many people. There was like 600 people there, and they were every single person I ran into was awesome. It was just not something that I was used to being around in the environment that I was in. So I was like, wow. So I get home and I'm, posting on Facebook, like my selfies with Shanti and the crowd and whatever. And my coach was like, I've really been thinking about it. I'm talking to my husband and I really feel like you would make a really great coach. And I was like, what? Yeah, sign me up. I want to do that. So literally 15 seconds later, I completed the enrollment in my work car on my lunch break on my phone. I was like, yeah, I'm a coach. Okay, now what do I do? I didn't know anything about Shakeology still. I had tried it and I hated it because I shook it with water and I was like, I'm not drinking that crap. It's nasty. But I signed up to be a coach. So because I was so excited, because Shanti, it had nothing to do with Shakeology. It had nothing to do with money. It had nothing to do with whatever. I was like, just sign me up. Whatever he's associated with, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to help other people do it because this is awesome. So signed up with my challenge pack, got Turbo Fire, Shakeology, learned how to make Shakeology in a blender. So much different. So much better. Super duper recommend that. And I started to feel better. My Shakeology, I was Like I drank it for a week straight and I was like, I don't crave French fries anymore. That's weird because I want French fries all day, every day. Like, hello, potato fan. Didn't want any of that. Like I wanted salad. That's weird. I wouldn't eat a salad if somebody paid me to. Okay. Really bad nutritional habits. So over time, I just started posting and I just started reaching out to people and sharing what I was so excited about. And as I went through, you know, I created this audience of people that were like cheering me on. And I was introduced to all these groups with all these people welcoming me to them. And I was like, this is great. Like these people are like really cool. I got to meet some of them in person and I was like, wow, these are like, we're like internet friends, but they're like real and they're like really awesome and positive. I just was so happy to have so many people. Like I literally felt like I had 300 million people at my fingertips if I ever needed anything. It's something that I never had in my life. I mean, I've had great friends, and I'm not saying that I've never had good friends because I have great friends, but it was just this community of feeling better about yourself. So just to give you a little bit about other things that I've accomplished with Beachbody, I am a Diamond coach. I've been a coach for 13 months. I have quit smoking. I smoked for 11 years. I started when I was really young, if you wonder how that happened. I have been able to travel. I went to Cancun. I went to New York City. I went to Pittsburgh numerous times. I went to Nashville for Summit. All of these things are Beachbody. All of these things are events that I've earned through either Success Club, which I'm sure Kate will talk about, other things like that. I've just had the opportunity to go so many places and do so many things with so many awesome people. But anyway, I quit smoking after 11 years. Got sidetracked into that. But I quit smoking. I've lost 50 pounds total. I know fitness replaced. I just became obsessed with being fit. And I remember doing this insanity workout, seeing all the super fit girls on stage with Shanti. And I'm like, I'm going to do that. I'm going to be up there someday. I'm going to do that. And so I got my certification. I'm certified to teach Insanity, P90X, and PiYo. I'm super happy to announce that I will be starting to teach P90X and Insanity next month. I finally got my first teaching job, so I'm really excited about that to take it to the next level. But fitness replaced my, emotional eating, and because I would just eat my feelings, like I was an emotional eater, and I don't do that anymore because when I have a bad day, I come work out. I don't drink a 6-pack. I used to binge drink an emotional drink, and I was upset or unhappy or happy or any occasion to drink. I would come home and drink. I drink a 6-pack every night. I'm not kidding. Like 6 nights a week, I would have a 6-pack. You can add that up. It's a lot of calories, and it's really bad for your liver, and it's just not a healthy lifestyle. I was not in a good place. And now, I still drink. I'm not saying I don't drink anymore, but I don't need to come home and slam a 6-pack when I have a bad day. I come home and I push play. And I have challengers, and I have other people that I can help and that keep me accountable too, because I still need to do challenge groups myself. I would fall off the wagon too. So those are some of the things. And one of the most important things was that it's mentally being a stronger person. I've been very open with sharing my story. I've had a really rough life. Things have not come easy for me. And it's on my website if anybody's interested in, if you don't have any idea who I am, if you want to read my story, I'll share the link with you later if you want to message me. But I've went through some stuff, and Beachbody has given me a platform to be able to share my story to help other people that are suffering from the same things that I have. I am very open about my diagnosis of severe depression. I've had a really hard life, and I've had really, really dark times in my life, and it's very real. And I've been able to create a platform to share my story with other people, and I've been able to help other people. It's not just about the products for me. It's like it's changed my whole life, my health, my mental status, my financial status. I used to have to work like every other weekend for overtime for money that I just survive, and I don't have to do that anymore. Beachbody's replaced my part-time income, and will soon replace my full-time income. I've found everything that I've ever wanted and everything that I ever wanted to be through Beachbody. And again, it's not about the money. It's not about the products. It's not about the trips. It's about what I found within myself. I found happiness. I found peace. I found, I'm proud of myself. I look in the mirror and actually really like myself, and it's something that I've never had before my entire life. So in 13 months with Beachbody, that's what it's done for me. And it's given me the ability to help other people, which is the best feeling in the entire world. When I signed up 14 months ago, I had no idea that I would be able to go to Cancun or Nashville or go see anything that I've seen and done. I didn't think I'd be able to lose 50 pounds or do one push-up, let alone teach a class, teach two of the hardest classes. It's just changed my whole life, and I'm so passionate about it. And I want to share it with every single person, because it's not just about the sale, it's about the life. So, and just to end my little spiel, I found my passion. I found something I'm really passionate about, and something that I wake up every single day and I'm so thankful for. So I offer you to at least consider it, no matter what your situation is, whether you have no money and you need money, or you need to lose weight, or you just want to feel good about yourself or make some new really positive friends. I mean, I wish everybody has this opportunity, and I wish you would take it. So thank you for listening to me. Thank you for your time, Kate. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Amanda's going to be up next. She had an awesome weight loss transformation with Beachbody, and it has, I believe, completely driven her business in a different way than Brittany's or myself. And she's going to share a little bit about her weight loss journey with Beachbody.
Okay, can everybody hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, so my name is Amanda Salcedo, formerly Amanda Ambrosino. I just got married in October. So a little bit about me. I have been heavy my entire life. I was born with something called a clipped hip. So that meant that when I was, inside my mom, I didn't grow my hip correctly. So because of that, when I was born, my hip was locked in place. And throughout my whole life until about 11 years old, I always had a really hard time. I went through puberty really early, and I gained weight really early. And by 4th grade, I was already wearing bras, and I weighed 110 pounds. And it was just no one really knew what was wrong with me. I didn't eat a lot. So, it wasn't that I was overweight because I was eating poorly. But what happened was when I was 11, we found out that I had something called slipped capital femur epiphysis, which is pretty much fancy talk for your femur bone falls out of place and you need to put a screw in your leg. So when I was 11 years old, I had this surgery. They put the screw in my left leg, and they told me I could never ride a bike again. I probably would never be able to run again in gym. I would never be able to do anything really athletic. So from then on, from about 6th grade in middle school to high school, I was excused from gym. I was not allowed to take gym. What I would do instead is I was actually really musical. So during that time, I would just kind of go to the band room and play my instrument, or go to the chorus room and sing a little bit, but I did not do anything physical for that much time. So pretty much from 7th grade, the end of 7th grade, to about high school, end of high school, I was a size 16. I just gained a ton of weight because I was not allowed to do any activity. Everyone told me that if I did activity, I would break my hip. I would need a hip replacement at a really young age. And those were all scenarios, obviously, as a kid, you don't want to go through. So I just made sure to do what the doctors told me to do and stayed away from all that stuff. Fast forward to college, I was in a sorority, and as many of you know, one part of the typical sorority girl is that we drink a lot. So I drank a lot, ate McDonald's really late because I went to Montclair State and you could walk to McDonald's. And from there, I gained even more weight. So pretty much what happened is at Montclair, I met my husband, and he was really fit because he was a jock in high school. He played, he played baseball. And when we first started dating, we used to kind of go to the Montclair gym a little bit. I lost a little bit of weight, maybe 10 pounds, not that much. And that was around 2010. So then after that, he kind of moved in with me. Fast forward a couple years, and we got engaged. And when I got engaged, I said, okay, that's it. I need to lose some weight because the day of my wedding, I want to feel beautiful. And even though my husband looks at me like I'm the most beautiful thing in the world, no matter what, I knew that for me, I wanted to feel beautiful. So what happened was we ended up in 2014, we moved out on our own in January of 2014, and we purchased T25 off the TV. I knew nothing about Beachbody. I didn't know anything about Shakeology. Actually, I remember talking to the guy on the phone, and he was like, would you like to try 3 packets of Shakeology for $10 or whatever it was? And I was like, I mean, sure, it's only $10, whatever. I don't care, just throw it on there. I'm already spending a shit ton of money, so go ahead. And I got my T25 in, and I followed the modifier because of my hip. Her name is Tanya, and if you ever have the chance to do T25, Tanya's my girl. I love her. And on T25, I lost about 40 pounds. So if you look in the picture that Kaylee has up from June 2014, that was my bridal shower, June 29, 2014. At that point, I had already lost 40 pounds. So I was still pretty heavy, but I had lost 40 pounds and I felt good. And I remember looking at my bridal shower pictures after my bridal shower and going, I'm not happy. That's not okay. So that was in June 29, 2014. And when I came home from that bridal shower, Chris and I really pushed it into high gear. We didn't purchase any new programs because, again, I didn't really talk to my coach at that time. I kind of saw her stuff, but I was like, she's this crazy health wackadoo. I don't really want to talk to her. I didn't know about any other programs. I didn't drink Shakeology because I only drank those 3 packets. And the same thing like Brittany, I drank it with water, and I thought it was disgusting. And I was like, this is gross. I'm not drinking this. And I just started to clean eat, meaning that I didn't eat anything processed. I did this this clean eating group actually through one of my friends who was not affiliated with Beachbody. She found it on the internet. We did it together for 7 days. I lost some weight. And then from there, I got married in October 2014. And I remember on my wedding day, I felt really good. I had lost more weight. And I was like, wow, I look really good. I look really fit. So in January, I decided that I was going to make an even bigger change, that I wanted to pursue losing some more weight and see how much I really could lose, because I had always been such a heavy girl. At my heaviest, I weighed 245 pounds. And, you know, I always equated it to my hip problem. So in January 2015, I decided to start looking around, and I talked to my coach at the time, or my coach right now, her name is Jenna. And we kind of started toying with the idea of what program I would purchase. And I ended up purchasing the 21-day fix with Shakeology. I had started it, but my grandmother, who pretty much like a second mom to me, she started getting really sick. She had been sick for a really long time, and she ended up passing away on February 25th. And my grandma was the #1 supporter of my weight loss. She always said to me, Amanda, you're so beautiful, but I know you'd be so much happier if you just lost a little bit more weight. I could see that you want it. You really just got to try it. And she always tried to she's like one of those crazy HSN people. So she always watched HSN, and she would say oh, there are these weight loss pills that you could try, and there's this that you could try. And I told her, no, Savvy, I want to do it the natural way. I want to do it without the pills. I want to do it just naturally, and I want to form good habits. So February 26th, the day after she died, I told Chris, my husband, I said, this is it. We need to get this done. I need to lose the weight. I started doing 21-day fix. The first 5 days, I lost 5 pounds. And I was like, all right, I'm totally down for this. I love this. Sign up for a coach on March 1st. And then from there, my first round of the 21-day fix, just modifying, meaning no jumping, low weights, all that stuff. I lost 19 pounds and I lost 6 inches. That's over than what you're supposed to really lose. Typical people lose 10 to 15 pounds, but I had really poor eating habits. And 21-day fix taught me how to portion control. It taught the Shakeology helped me to keep me on track. It boosted my metabolism, and it really helped me to not crave chocolate anymore. because I was getting my chocolate Shakeology, and I love peanut butter. I'm a huge peanut butter person. After that, I did 2 more rounds of the 21-day fix. In total, from the 21-day fix, I lost 42 pounds and I lost 20 inches. And then from there, I decided to purchase and sign up my husband as a coach under me. Throughout this whole process, I had never wanted to build a business. Just so you know, I'm actually a full-time teacher. I teach in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. I'm a 5th grade teacher. And I had no desire to be a coach and make all this money. I just wanted the products, and I love a good discount, so I wanted it for the discount. And people started following me and watching me, and they're like, oh my God, what are you doing? I want to do it. And from there, the first week that I was a coach, I ranked up to Emerald Coach. And shortly after that, I had a ton of people that were on my team, a ton of people that were telling me how inspirational I was and how I motivated them to work out that day. And it started feeling really good. So what I decided to do was start building my business, and my husband signed up as a coach under me, and we got the 21-day fix extreme, which is really intense, but I love it. I lost another 10 pounds. I lost another 10 inches on that. And then from there, I decided to get Les Mills Combat. And currently right now I'm doing size. So in all, again, I started at 245 pounds. I'm currently at 177 pounds. I went from a size 18. I now wear a size 8 or 10, depending on the cut or the store. And it really is, for someone who's always been big their whole life, to find something that works and something that's real is unbelievable. I can't express to you how good it feels. It's funny because, like I said, I'm a teacher, so my kids who saw my huge transformation from October to June, they look at like my little ID and they'll be like, Mrs. Salcedo, you look different. And I'm like, well, what do you mean different? What's different about me? And they'll be like, well, I don't really know, but you just look happier. And it's definitely one of those things that you could see it more. Kind of going along with what Brittany said, a lot of the people in the business, I don't really know them. A lot of people, we all actually grew up in the same town, but I've never met them. So Kaylee and I grew up in the same town. I've never met her face to face. We've probably seen each other in passing, but never met her. Amy, who's also on this team, I've never met her. Brittany, I've never met her in person. But you really do become like a little family. And, you know, I reach out to people all the time and we all help each other out. And it's not about, you know, I've been in other things before. I did Mary Kay before, and I've looked at other things, but this is the type of community where people want to help people, and it's not about getting to the top. It's about growing together and learning yourself and learning what works best for you. And for me, yeah, my success to become a diamond coach was because of the fact that I had a huge weight loss transformation. I became a diamond coach in 6 months. That is not very typical, correct? Right, Kaylee? No? Yeah. So, you know, again, like, don't get caught up on the rankings or all those other things, but you just have to figure out what you want out of your business. So for me, my business was that I wanted the weight loss and I needed people to help me stay accountable. And that's what the groups did online. That's what my team did, because I knew that I had people looking at me and watching me. I'd be like, oh my God, like, I need to work out because my coaches under me are waiting for me to post that I worked out. Or they're waiting to see that I drank my shake, or they're waiting for me to post my 15-second video. So you just have to figure out what drives you and what's going to work for you in your business, or how far you want to take it. But for me, it was definitely the weight loss, and everything else kind of fell into place too. So
Awesome. Thank you.
mm-hmm.
So as you guys can see, there's numerous ways or reasons why people come into this business. It's not a cookie cutter business. It's, you know, a life transformation, a weight loss transformation, a financial transformation, like myself, where I came from, you know, lots of debt, and I wasn't able to, my daughter's crying. Brittany, can you take over this next slide for a minute? Because I'm home by myself. This is the beauty of having your own business. You get to, you know, run with children. So I will tell my story when I get back, and Brittany will just touch base off of the fitness, nutrition, support, and rewards. I'll be right back.
Sure, no problem. All right, so the thing that is great about Beachbody is it's not, I mean, there's a million, there's 3 million health and fitness things you can be a part of. And I don't ever say one is better than the other, because there are people who have great results with other things. But what makes Beachbody so unique is that we have the whole package for somebody. We have the fitness piece. We have the top in-home workouts. We have those big names. We have P90X. We have Insanity. Even if you're not into fitness and you're not into anything like that, you know those names. People know those names. So when they see those brands or they see those labels, they know what they are. I mean, obviously, wear and share is a big deal. But people know that. So we have the fitness piece. And they can do it from the comfort of their own home. They don't have to go to a gym. They don't have to spend $1 million. They don't have to do it in front of a bunch of people looking at them. That was a big reason why I always wanted to be fit, but I never wanted to go to a gym because I didn't know what to do in a gym. I had no idea. I didn't know what to do with dumbbells, I knew what a treadmill was, but that was about it. So Beachbody gives you fitness in your home and it teaches you how to do it. Perfect. No gym membership. Don't have to drive there. Boom. Done in your living room or in your room or wherever. And we have the nutrition piece. Shakeology is so huge. Shakeology's changed, transformed so many lives. And I don't get caught up in telling everybody all the ingredients and how great it is for you. I just share with people what it's done for me. Like I said on my story, I don't crave French fries anymore. I don't, I still eat them sometimes. I don't feel very good afterwards, but we learn your cheat meals and whatever, but we have the nutrition. And we have the 21-day fix. So the meal plan has changed so many people's lives. And it's changed my life. It taught me how to eat properly. And I still, implement it today. So we have the fitness and we have the nutrition piece. And then with the challenge groups and the support of being a coach, it gives you the opportunity to help people do the whole thing. So the support of the challenge groups helps people get great results. And then there's rewards. Not only does this company reward its coaches, it rewards its challengers. There's the Beachbody Challenge. You can win $500 a day. You can win $1,000 a month. You can win the grand prize of $100,000 with your results that you submit. Every single program that you get a t-shirt, or with size, you get cool socks, or with the 3-day refresh, you get a cool shaker cup. There's rewards for doing these programs and getting great results. And it just makes it so much easier because we have something for everyone. We have fitness for people who need to work out. We have nutrition for people who struggle with that. We have the support and encouragement from coaches and teams to help people use the programs and make their meal plans. And you get free stuff. And you can possibly win free money. You have goals that you can work towards. And I think that is one of the biggest reasons why Beachbody's one of the best, if not the best, in my personal opinion, the best, multi-level marketing company out there, because nobody else has everything in one package.
Thanks. Sorry about that, guys. Of course, tonight that my husband chooses to go out, but it's all good. It's one of the beauties of this business. Like I said, I was a stay-at-home mom. I'm a stay-at-home mom first, business second. So we work as a team, just like we just played tag team here. So no coach left behind is what my whole theory is. Just to touch base a little bit about me again, I'll tell my financial story really quick because I don't want to hold you guys much longer. We have some slides to go through. We're going to do it kind of fast now. But I came from lots and lots of debt, to the point where I mentioned before that we were getting $300 a month from our church to pay for our groceries. We were talking about filing for bankruptcy. And at that point, we had been praying for years for a way out. It just kept getting worse and worse and worse. So one day I just kind of had it. I started looking online for at-home work. I don't even know what it was, but I Google searched something. I came across my coach. Started talking about health and fitness for about a month. She helped me lose some weight from my son that I hadn't been able to get off, and without any products or programs or anything like that. And she posted something about her free trip to Disney World with her kids. And I remember thinking to myself, I would never be able to do that because we were in so much debt. I can't give my kids that. And at this time, my kids were 3 and 1. So I talked to her about the business opportunity because she had a call to action. And I signed up March 10th, 2013. And I signed up for the business. I had never tried a Beachbody product. I've never tried Shakeology, nothing. I came in because I knew that I needed to make money from home. For me, we're just going to fast forward really quick. For me, it was 100% business. I came into it. I learned what I needed to learn to make this a business. I've attracted a lot of coaches who have done the same. A challenge group wasn't the first thing that I've gone through. Like I said, I did all the trainings that I needed to do to find out how I could make this successful. Before I was a mom, I was a secretary. I have a degree in psychology with a minor in business management, but I couldn't make money in that unless I had my master's. So I was a secretary for a chiropractor's office, making $14,000 a year. 2.5 years into my business, I am now making about $5,000 more than that a month. So I have created this life that my family needs so that we can get out of debt. Like I said, I've paid off all of our credit card debts solely with Beachbody money. We've put money away in savings. I'm now tackling my student loans and my car payment. So I came into it for the business. Brittany came into it for a life change, and Amanda came into it because of her weight loss journey. It doesn't matter where you come from. It just matters that you have a reason. It's the biggest thing, that why. Okay. Moving on. What we are not. So we're not fitness and nutrition experts or professionals, but we can be. You do not need to be at your goal. I definitely am not. I know that there are numerous other coaches who are continually working to be a product of the product. And, everybody's goals start to change. So that's always important. You're never really at your goal. So that's not something that, is a huge factor in this. A lot of people like to follow your journey as a coach because if you're doing it, they're going to be doing it. And you do not need to be an experienced salesperson. I personally hate salespeople. I run the other way from car dealerships. We basically are sharing people. We share what works for us. We share what we're doing. We share what's working for our challengers and our challenge groups. And we gain people's trust in all of that. So yes, we do invite people, personally invite people to something like this or, a challenge group or something like that. But it's really based off of helping people. If somebody's not ready to be in a challenge group, I give them a free group. It's, we're not here just to sell. We have something of value. It's people want to call us as salespeople, I always tell them, yes, fine. If you want to call us that, we sell people healthy and fulfilling lives. Okay. There's nothing negative about that. Absolutely nothing. We always get questions, or comments. I'm not a fitness expert, or I don't know much about nutrition. I didn't either before I started this. I came into this doing, I think, Jillian Michaels, and not knowing how many calories to eat, nothing. I learned as I went. I did my own trial and errors and research, and just one of the beauties of this is you have a personal trainer in your house on your DVD. So you don't need to be a personal trainer for these people. They have one. You don't need to be a nutritionist. They have the meal guide from their programs. You are here just for the simple of the support and motivation because they are in their own home. They're not going to a gym where the front desk person that's there every morning can say, oh, hey, you didn't show up yesterday. Where were you? That would be their accountability. They don't have that at home, so that's us. Okay? What we are passionate and dedicated to helping people achieve their goals. First and foremost, that's our goal, to help people get up off the couch, move, whether it's lose 10 pounds, tone up, it doesn't matter. As long as they're moving and reaching their goals, that's what we're here for. We are consistently sharing how Beachbody can help change the lives of those they meet through building relationships and connecting with people. Whether you are a face-to-face person, you're the type of person that comes up to somebody in, the grocery store line and starts a conversation, or you like social media. It doesn't matter. As long as you're connecting and building trusting relationships with people, you're going to show them how Beachbody can help them. We're committed to our own self-improvement and health by using products and being proof that they work. This is one of Beachbody's core behaviors that we do day in and day out. We are being proof that the product works. We're using them, we're posting about them, we're sharing. Consistently improve and develop ourselves through personal development. Again, another core behavior that Beachbody we do. So it's called the 3 Better Behaviors. This is the third one. Whether it's personal development in a book, audio, podcast, doesn't matter, or professional development, meaning learning about how to be a better leader. Again, through a book, audio, or podcast, doesn't matter. The benefits. You work your own hours. You can come into this and work an hour a day and build a full-time job. Again, it is solely your business when you come into this. So if you want to work from 5 to 6 a.m., that's when you want to work. If you want to work when you come home from work, that's when you want to work. You can transition from a part-time to a full-time position here at Beachbody. Like Brittany had talked about, she's working her way up to being a full-time Beachbody coach. That is her goal because she has a passion to travel. So Beachbody is a mobile business. You can take it anywhere. And it's pretty awesome that can happen. I'm going away in a couple weeks and I'll be taking my business with me. So you have that potential to make it grow to full-time income where you're earning 6-7 figures. And then number 3 is you have flexibility on how you build your business. You can do it in person if you live near coaches, or you live near your upline, or you go to certain events that Beachbody has, which we'll touch base on, online through the trainings that I have through Revelation Fitness. Anybody that joins from this team call is put into my overhead big group that has a revolving training in it. You do it at your own pace. You can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want. Obviously, the faster you go, the faster you grow, or both, okay, which is pretty awesome. Rewards and earnings. Your income is a direct reflection on the lives you impact. So the amount of people you help every month is a direct reflection. Your income will show, okay? It's commission. You have commission-based 25% sales through your website. So anything you sell on your website is 25%. Unless it's a challenge pack, those have set prices or commissions that you get from that. And then the third way is team cycle bonuses. So this is from you building your business solely, you attracting new working coaches that want to help people live a healthy and fulfilling life just like you do. That comes from a combined total of all of the coaches in your downline. Does not mean it's just your coaches. It is anybody placed under you when you sign up. You have free trips each year for you and a guest, and that's the whole Success Club, which we talk about on Getting Started Right calls. You have leadership trips, daily opportunities for personal growth, monthly incentive gifts, recognition, and quarterly bonuses. These quarterly bonuses are for Star Diamonds, 2, 5, 10, and 15 Star Diamonds. They range anywhere from $800 a quarter to about $50,000, depending on your rank. And this is just for holding that rank. So lots of ways to, earn money and get your rewards. Here is an example of some pay. This is actually mine. So my month 1 of coaching, I made $219. It covered the cost of my Shakeology and a challenge pack. Okay. That was my goal. I came on March 10th. So, 10 days into the month. 6 months in, this was my monthly income, $2,059.44. 1 year, mark, it was making $3,871.99 a month. A year and a half. You can see the growth here. I've now been doing this for 29 months, so over 2.5 years. And it just significantly grows. As long as you're continually helping 3 to 5 new people a day, your business will grow. It's the compound effect, okay? Small things over time lead up to a big outcome. If you have questions about this, you can post in the comments. What to expect from our team. Number 1 is training in your coach online office. We have something called the back office. That's what we call it. Through your Team Beachbody site that only you can see. It's only 4 coaches. In there's a whole tab just full of trainings that you can learn from. We also have weekly team calls on Thursdays at 8:30, which this call this month actually replaces that. Number 2 is you have team coach groups. So I have my Revelation Fitness team page. Your upline might have their own team page. You have team building events like retreats, diamond retreats, and Summit all that good stuff. You have new coach training academies, which mine in Revelation Fitness is at your own pace. That's a revolving one that when you sign up, your coach tags you in and you can do week 1, week 2, week 3, lessons 1 through 7 of each week, all on your own time. Number 4 is the National Wake Up Call, other team calls, coach groups, ongoing support, and mentoring from your sponsor coach and upline. You can schedule one-on-one phone calls. You can get on other, so let's say, Amanda has her own team calls. You are more than welcome to get on my team call as well on a different night just to earn and learn more. Number 4 is we are part of the number 1 team in the company. My upline, my direct upline, is the number 1 coach in all of Beachbody. So everything that she has done, I have learned and passed on to Revelation Fitness, and it is one of the reasons why we, as a team, we are an elite team. And then number 5 is no coach left behind. Like I said before, if there is a coach that comes onto this and, you don't know how to help them, you're new, you have a new coach as well that wants to work the business, I normally take those coaches under my wing and I train both of them at the same time with the same knowledge. That way they know and can learn how to train a coach. So there's no coach left behind. How do you join? Beachbody's mission statement, like I said before, is to help people live a healthy and fulfilling life. The number 1 way to join, which is something that I tell every new coach, is to invest in yourself. The Challenge Pack option, which is your fitness program and your Shakeology, and anything in between, meaning the meal plan, anything that comes with like a band or 21 Day Fixes, the containers. When you do this, you're investing in yourself, so you have something to bring people along with you on the journey that you're doing, and the coach sign-up fee is waived. Number 2, the second way that you can do it is just purchasing Shakeology on Home Direct. That's that you get that for the coach discount of $97, but you have to pay that $40 coach sign-on fee. So that's about $140, where you could invest in a challenge pack. Our cheapest challenge pack is $140. Okay, so you get basically a free DVD. And number 3 is just signing on with the coach sign-on fee, which is $40. Yes, it costs $40 for your coach. You're not active. If you are new and you don't have any Beachbody programs, it will be hard for you to share your journey not doing a Beachbody program. And like I said, you're not in quote-unquote active status because you have nothing attached to that coach account, meaning product or program. Those are the 3 ways that you can become a coach. I always suggest number 1, so like I said, you have a following of people who want to come along on this journey with you with the 21 Day Fix or T25 or Max 30, doesn't matter. It's your choice. And your coach should be able to fit you with a program that works for you. So when we get off this call, message your coach, say, hey, yeah, I want to sign up. What type of workout should I get? Your coach should come back to you and say something along the lines of, what type of workouts do you prefer? Cardio, dancing, lifting, variety. And you come back and you tell them what kind. And they will fit you to a program that you will, A, enjoy, but B, also see results from because you're going to do it because it's something that you enjoy. Okay? Lastly, live your dream. That is one of the best things that I could ever say. If we just made a whole call about this in Beachbody, it would be awesome. 100% living your dream. I have never been able to travel as much as I have, never been able to give my kids the life that they have right now if it was not for Beachbody. I'm pretty sure we would be out of our house and bankrupt at 2 years after we were literally talking about bankruptcy if it was not for Beachbody. So I am truly passionate on the business end of this and how you can grow a life that you want to design. So seeing that bigger picture, whether it's you want to move out of your house and build a forever home, or you want to fire your boss, or you want to become a stay-at-home mom when you eventually have kids, whatever that is, it can be done through Beachbody. They change. Mine at the beginning was to get us out of debt. Yes, Beachbody is 100% doing that for us. But as the years have gone on, I've seen a need and I've been drawn to other things. And my why and my bigger picture has become even bigger. And as a new coach starting up, I always help my new coaches see that bigger picture, because it's hard. It's hard to come into something like this and see so many successful coaches and, you know, hear about the money that they're making and start telling yourself, I'll never be there. I can't do that. I'm not like them. But this opportunity, every coach comes into this the same exact spot. We all came in as coaches. We all came in with a purpose. We all came in for, you know, whatever reason it was that we came in for, and we all worked our business. So, you know, doing those 3 vital behaviors day in and day out pretty much guarantees you success with this business, which is pretty awesome. 3 tiny little behaviors, and it can help you live your dream. So I don't know. Oh, look, there you all are. Hi. That was the end of the slideshow. Does anybody have any questions as of right now? Does it make sense? You can shake your head and say, yeah, no. Okay. Again, I apologize for my daughter crying upstairs. But again, it's what I do, right? If you guys have any questions, I'm not going to keep you. But I do want you guys to reach out to the person that invited you here today. Let them know what you thought. Let them know, you know, hey, this is something I'm going to think about, or yeah, let's do this. There's always trainings happening, and, you know, we're always here to help answer any of your questions. So I hope you guys all have a fabulous night. Go get some rest. I know some of you just worked out. Okay. I look forward to seeing you guys in Revelation Fitness. Bye.